Right guys, MTech Guy here, and as you can see, I've got the M5 currently on lockdown. I've got the COVID-19 level 4 in place here in New Zealand, so most people are stuck at home, but I've still got to go to work. So I've got the M5 covered up. We had some bad weather come through here last couple of days. Just want to make sure it's nice and safe out of the weather. So I'm going to have the M5 covered up for a couple of weeks. Now I did preempt this lockdown coming, and what I did is I ordered a few parts from Pelican Parts over in North America. Got a couple of boxes of parts on the way. Now it's gone through Honolulu, it's arrived through Auckland, and it's floating around New Zealand somewhere. Should have been here by now, so I'm not quite sure what's happening there, but hopefully it'll show up in the next day or two. Now over the past 20 odd years I've always had a few extra cars. I've always had a few cars on the go, projects, restorations, this and that, you know. But with that comes the, well, along with all the other problems, the problem is if you haven't got space, if you haven't always got the garage space, and you're keeping it outdoors, but you want to keep these cars nice and tidy, you know, keep them out of the weather, keep all the muck and dirt off them. You don't be cleaning them up every 5 seconds, and also you just want to keep that weather off them, keep the rust at bay, you know. Now over the years a lot of people have said to me, oh, you want to watch using a car cover because you can scratch the paint, it'll scuff the paint and this, that and the other. But to be honest with you, in the last 20 odd years I've never had a problem with them, but I've always made sure I clean the cars before I put the cover on. You don't want to be covering a dirty car, it's just asking for trouble. You're just going to end up trapping that dirt and it'll end up like a grinding paste. So I always make sure the car's nice and clean before I cover it up. And then when it comes to remove the cover, I always start with the lower edges and then just fold the cover up like that. Keep folding it until you get to the top of the car. Same the other side. Then you want to end up with like a sort of 2-foot strip down the center of the car, and you'll just start at the front of the car and just roll that all up and then put it in its bag down the back there. And then the same thing when you come to reinstall the cover, start at the back and then just unravel that long 2-foot strip and then just fold each side out like that until you bring it down the sides here. And then the idea with that is that the outside of the cover never touches the paint, so you're always putting it on sort of inside out and then folding it over the car. And then same when it comes to remove it, you're pulling it back off like that again. So you're never letting this outer layer that might have dust and dirt and crap on it, you're not letting that touch the paint, and then your paint's always nice and clean. You're not going to get any scratches or any damage like that. Now I've got the BMW genuine car cover here. It's not a bad wee car cover. It's got the mirror pockets, and it does fit nice and snug with that. It does fit nice and tight around both ends. It's nice and tight, not too tight that it's all taut, sort of too tightly that it's going to ride up and then come off. It's just enough slack in it, but it's yeah, it's nice and snug. Got the BMW logo on the front there. Some people don't like that. I think it's quite cool, but obviously if you've got your cars on the road or by the roadside, you might not want to advertise the fact that you've got BMWs covered up, but hey, that's up to you. And then round the back here, it's got a little window just so you can see the number plate. And then if you've got a few cars undercover, if you've got such a problem, you're going to forget which one's which if you've got that many. But I'm sure we haven't all got that problem, eh? And then these come with a bit of an optional extra, or you have to buy it separately. Comes with a cable that goes underneath, got the wee padlock on there. I don't know why I bother putting a padlock on it, because it's nothing a set aside cutters wouldn't sort out if you wanted to get in there in a hurry. But anyway, it is what it is. But yeah, the cable's real good, real strong, and it stops it flapping up and riding off in the wind. If it was really windy, I might just tie something underneath there just to keep it nice and tight. You don't want that riding up in the wind and start peeling off. Another thing you want to watch out for is, especially if you've got a decent coat of wax on the car, it can be quite difficult to put on. It'll be slipping and sliding, especially if the wind's blowing. So if it's a real windy day, it's worth having a second person just to give you a hand with it, because what can happen is you'll get sort of one side half unravelled, and then the next thing you know it's sliding off and it's laid on the ground and all the muck and the dirt and the wet and whatnot. So yeah, just get a second person to give you a hand with that. It's always worth it. Now obviously these car covers aren't manufactured by BMW themselves, they're made by Covercraft, and as far as I know it's the Noah cover that they do. So if you did want a cheaper version of the same thing, OEM, just go with the Covercraft one. But yeah, the BMW one comes with the logo on the front, and I'm pretty sure, yeah, I'm not sure if the cover craft one comes with the wee window on the back as well, but anyway, they're pretty much the same, so if you want to save a bit of money, go for the cover craft one. But yeah, if your car's going to be stuck outside for quite some time, you're not going to be using it, it's a great way just to keep the weather off it, and but it is worth pulling the cover off every couple of weeks or so, just to give it a bit of a clean up, bit of a wash, because the water will get through the surface eventually if it gets a lot of rain. If you get a lot of rain, you know, it is breathable, and it's supposed to be waterproof. It's water resistant up to a certain extent, but if you've had a lot of rain and it's just sort of standing on here, it will seep through and leave watermarks on your paint. So yeah, if it's been raining, whip it off and give it a clean, but if it's been reasonably dry for a few weeks, you can get away with it. But yeah, there you go. I've used covers for a number of years. I've never had a real problem with them. I think they're quite handy. But let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Do you like them? Do you not like them? Do you use them? Yeah, let me know what you reckon. Alright, I'm MTech Guy. Thanks for watching.